Hello and welcome to POG. We're in Philadelphia. It is 81 degrees. It's beautiful. It's somewhat sunny here today. And today we're going to talk about houseplants. I usually do my garden plants, but today we're going to do houseplants. And we're going to talk about arrowheads. I love arrowheads. As you can see, I have three beautiful ones. My fourth one is with my mother. She has it, and hers is twice, if not three times this size. Arrowheads are really they're easy to grow for me. But again, everyone asks, what's your favorite plant to grow? I've never found a flower that is not my favorite, except for peace lilies. I just haven't gotten into that peace lily yet. So let's talk about what she likes. She likes bright light, but it should be indirect. She does like fertilizer. I fertilize all of my plants with banana water, Epsom salt, coffee grinds, and eggshells. And again, I'm going to show you how to use all of those, how I use all of those. Now listen, what I do in my garden is my garden. You do what you feel. A lot of people like to crush down the eggshells, or they'll like to boil the eggshells. You can do whatever you want and however it works for you. But for me, I just like to do it my way. Do what you feel. They grow very quickly. You will see there's a new shoot here coming out. Okay, and she will unravel and be a beautiful head on that flower. These do not bloom, they don't blossom, so you won't have any flowers with this. They are toxic to cats and dogs, so if you have cats or dogs that like to chew on your plants, this may not be one that you would want around. You will notice that this one is a little bit more lighter than, say, these leaves over here. It just may be that that's just the way these leaves want to grow. Could be a different variation. I just know them all as arrowheads. Also, they love warm, humid areas. So if your house is warm or humid, this would be a perfect flower for you. You could put this in a bathroom. You could put this in a sunroom, wherever you would like it to go. You can propagate, and I need the cameraman to come on over because I'm going to show you what you would do. So right here, you will see what looks like a root, and that's exactly what it is, growing out of the stem. You can take this and cut it right here, put in some water, and then as the roots grow. Now for me, I believe that your roots should be 2 inches long before you put it in soil. You could also just keep wrapping this around and placing it in the soil, and it'll just get fuller. That's up to you. Again, if you want to propagate, you just want to find those little root systems that are shooting out of the stem of the plant. So let me see, here's another one that's really good in case you couldn't see that one. And that would be a perfect one to cut because it already has 4 growing out. You could cut it right there and then just put it in some water and just let it grow until it's about 2 inches long and then place it in water. Okay, I have a girlfriend who says she doesn't even place hers in water. She just pushes it down in the dirt and goes on about her business, and she waters it like she usually does. Okay, these plants can get bugs such as spider mites, mealybugs, aphids, so you do want to watch them, especially if you have them outside. During the summertime, I watch mine because they're outside, so you really want to be careful. So let's talk about deadheading. First thing, I have my clippers, my pruners. I always have a pack of alcohol wipes. I'm not sure what I was doing with them last, so why? I take my alcohol wipe, I wipe off my pruners really well, and then I'm going to go around and I'm going to cut off the ones that I feel are yellow. So these down here look pretty good. Here's one I'm going to cut off. There you go. There's another one up here. Another one up here. Down here. There's one up here. There's one up there. Oh, there's another one. So now that'll help promote, oh, here's another one. New leaf growth, and it'll get rid of the energy that is wasting on these, because this is dead. I mean, really, no matter what I do, it's not going to ever come back to that green color. It's going to have this brown look on it. So to make them look nice and healthy, I keep pruning them. I always prune, and I just stick this extra back in the soil, like I told you earlier, so that it stays full. Once it's too full, it'll start vining over the other side, over the sides, because this will vine and trail just like um, your pothos does. So now I have these. Now, what do you do with these leaves? That's up to you. You could put them in your compost. You could just lay them in the soil and let them degrade, decompose. If they do that, they'll provide nutrients to the soil. Okay? So now we've done that. Now, eggshells. Eggshells provide flowers with calcium. These are rinsed off. I had eggs for dinner the other night, so I just rinsed them off. I'm crushing them. Flowers need calcium, especially your vegetables. Tomatoes love calcium. Okay, so that was my eggshells, and as you saw, I just threw them in there. Next, I'm going to do Epsom salt. I take a pinch of Epsom salt. I know you're going to say, what's a pinch? Grandma used to say, just take a pinch, and that's all I do. I take a pinch, sprinkle it in the pot, and I do this, once a week. That's my Epsom salt. And if you haven't noticed, some of your Epsom salt bags will have directions on the back of how you're supposed to use them, and you can use them in those directions. Coffee grinds. I put coffee grinds in every plant that's on my porch, and the reason is it keeps the squirrels out. So I just, again, take and sprinkle a little bit of coffee grinds in there. And when I bring them in the house, I still feed them coffee grinds because this is nitrogen and they like that, and it promotes growth too. And then last but not least, I have my banana water. So I collect bananas over the week. Every day I eat a banana, I put the peel in here, and then I soak it in water, and then I will pour the water into the plant. There you go. Now, as you and I both know, that's not enough water to water a plant. So after I pour the banana juice in there, I will then come back through and I will water the plant. Some people say that when they water the plants like this, they get gnats. You probably get gnats because you're not watering right after it. You need to water. Gnats will find, especially fruit flies, they will find that smell, that fresh banana smell. So you need to water them after you do the banana water. Now I'll let it sit for a few minutes before I water. I'll go do something else with another plant, and then I'll come back and I'll water these. I hope you enjoyed our video on arrowheads. Please come back. Please join us again. Keep growing, keep learning. POG. Have a nice day.